Alright, we're running the EXI 450 V2, and we got SG90s on the cyclic, GY401 gyro in the tail, and an SG90 servo in the tail. Not the best case scenario, but I took my 9257 off to put on my new EXI 450 Pro, which I haven't gotten finished yet. So we're running low head speed on this, 2100 to 2300. We'll tack it here in a minute and see what it is exactly. And gonna fly it around today, do some regular flying in normal mode, and then we'll flip into idle up and see how it does some rolls and a little bit of inverted at that head speed. So first thing I'm gonna do here is use my Heli head speed app on my Android phone here to tack it and see what we're running. Alright, so a quick look through here where I was running, and it looks like we're running about 2150 RPMs in normal. And now stop it, start it over again, and we'll measure what we're running in idle up. Which should be pretty close because I have my idle up curve pretty low too. Alright, so in idle up, we're running right around 2300. Alright. So let's fly it and see how we do. One thing I wanted to mention about a setup issue that I see a lot on videos on YouTube in normal mode. I see a lot of people who, when they punch their throttle in normal, their RPMs go way up. You can hear the head speed get higher. And in mine, right now, it's dropping a little bit. You can hear that head speed drops a little bit when I do those climb outs. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my throttle curve up just a little bit. So right now it's 0, 34, 43, 50, and then it's maxed out at 60. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that 60 and go up to 70. Well, that's a little bit better now. So when I give it full throttle, right, the RPMs aren't dropping. And what that's going to do is it's going to keep your tail more steady because your head RPMs aren't changing, which is how you want it. That's the whole idea of having a collective pitch helicopter, is that your RPMs aren't changing. So you can see that even though I'm running pretty low head speed here, like 2100, 2150, this thing does pretty decent. And the breeze is probably blowing about, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 miles an hour. But nice, smooth, fun flying machine at this RPM. I kind of like it. And I can get about 8 minutes of flying at this RPM too. So now we're in idle up. I don't expect the performance in idle up to be too great at this RPM. But I figured, hey, I'll give it a shot. So a little boggy when I do those flips. I gotta really be careful on the collective, because with this low RPM, I cranked my swash mix up as high as I could go without my swash plate binding. And I'm also running an SG90 on the tail, which is not quite powerful enough. But there you go, 2300 RPM 3D on a 450, which I'm happy with. It's nice. I think it kind of sounds cool at low RPM too. It's kind of hard to keep altitude with this RPM, but you know, that's how it is.